Okay, so welcome back. So we are still on the scalar formulation. That is 2D. Okay, 2D. That is everything is happening here. So let's see if you can do or you can understand this example. That I mean, you can solve any 2D problem easily. So let's say we have like a plate. Let me say like a plate, some kind of a plate, 2D, and it's lying there. And then on it, let's say this is our X, that is our Y, which doesn't matter. X and Y does not matter. But we have some forces acting at different points on the plate. Okay, a plate. Let's say you have some forces acting on different. We have 1, 2, and 3 at point O, point B, and then point A. There is this point. We can take moment about any point. I can take moment about point O. In that case, this will not have moment. I can take moment about B. This will not have moment. If I can take moment about A, this will not have moment. So movement can be done at any point. You can take moment at any point. And the turning effect at different point might be different. Okay. In this problem, the question wants to take us for wants us to take moment about point P. Okay, point P. So resultant moment about O is equal to, okay. Let me write down here since it's going to be a little bit long. Okay, let me write here. Resultant moment about point O. Very important. Which one do you want us to start? Okay, let's start with choose any one, and the one you choose will be your positive. Take note. That is the way I work. Okay. So, and look, put your finger here. I wish I'm in class. I normally use a paper to display this. Put your finger here at point P and try to see the effect of how this 100 newtons is going to turn it. Just put your finger on a piece of paper, draw this on a piece of paper, and see how the 100 newtons, the 100 newtons is going to rotate the plate this way. Okay, so that'll be 100 times the perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance is 4. Okay, the perpendicular distance is 4. And this is my positive. The first one I wrote down will determine my positive direction. Let's move on to the next one, acting at point B. It's acting diagonal. We don't know this perpendicular distance, see? We don't know this perpendicular distance. Else we just multiply 260 by this perpendicular distance, but we don't know. Okay, we don't know. We don't know. So what we do is that we resolve the 260 into 2. That's what we did chapter 2. We resolve into 2. So one will be the cosine and then sine, vertical and horizontal. But they've given the slope triangle, which is 5, 12, and then this side is 13. Okay, and this side is 13. So let's break it into 2. On this side will be the 5 over 13 times. That on this side will be that. But let's see each of them. So one is going this way, the other one is going that way. Let's take this one. This one is the 12 over 13 one. How is it going to turn the plate about P? It's going to turn the plate this way. This one was turning that way. And this is going to turn the plate that way. Just put your finger here and see how the paper will turn. Okay? Let's put your finger. It's going to. So this is negative. And let's write the force. So it's force times distance. Take note. So the force is 260 times 12 over 13. Okay? 260 over 12. 260 times 12 over 13. And this is the first part. We've not multiplied the distance yet. And the distance now is, this is the line of action. So the distance now is 2 meters. So multiply by 2. Let's come to the next one. Let's come to the next one. This one. This one is the 260 times 5 over 12. Put your finger here. And in fact, if you put your finger, it's also going to turn it almost the same direction. So this is also minus. Okay, this is also minus. So it's minus 260 times 5 over 13. And the perpendicular distance is 3, because this is the line of action. And from here to here is the perpendicular distance, which is 3. So we've done very well. So we've done this, we've done this. Let's come to that. The same way, we're going to break this into 2. One of them is going to go that way. The other one is going to go this way. So, of course, the angle is here. So this is 400 cosine 30. And this is 400 sine 30. But let's take them in 10 and see which one will turn the thing in our positive direction and which one will turn the thing in our negative direction. So let's see. Let's take this one. This is the sine one. This is the sine one, and that is P. Look at what P is. So draw a P, take a piece of paper. This is tricky, but you can get it. Take a piece of paper, and this is P. This P, if you look at it very well, is going to turn this in this way, the same as 100. So this is plus. So the 400 sine 30 times the perpendicular. And let's look at the perpendicular this side. If I make the line of action, there's a line of action. So from here to here is 4, and from here to here is 2. So from here to here is 2. So times 2. And let's look at this one. So this would turn this way. Let's look at this one. This one is going to, if you hold your P here, this is going to turn it that way. This is very straightforward. So that's our negative direction. That is our negative direction. So that is 400. That is a cosine 30. And then perpendicular distance is, look at this, that's a line of action. And that is a perpendicular distance. From here to here is 5. And from here to here is 3. So the total distance is 8. From here to here is 5. And from here to here is 3. So that. Then just spread the calculator and you work that. Okay, you work that one by one. One by one. You just work the calculator. I don't want to do this, but this time this is 400. Or you can enter everything in the calculator and easily work that. I think this question, I even chose nice numbers because look, 13 going to 26 twice. Okay, so if it's twice, that means 13 goes here 20. 20 times 2 times 12. It's a very nice number. That is 480. Nice numbers. So the same way to here, 20 times 5 times 3. Another nice number. Let me zoom out a bit so I can see everything that I've done. I think this will help. Let me go, then I can go up to small. Maybe this can help. Okay. So I've done this. And this is what? Sine 30 is half. So you can cancel that. So that will be plus 400. Okay. Then cos 30 root 3 over 2. That will be more. So 200. So root 3 over 2 goes here 200. 200 times 8. Okay. I don't really care about numbers too much, but 1,600. The numbers could have been wrong, or it can be wrong. Then work this out. Please, your unit will be Newton's meters, and we took this side as our positive. So that is what I want you to write here. Whether the answer is negative or positive, that's what I want you to write here. Okay. Now, I believe I can get some few minutes before this video ends. I want to make some example and show you something. Let's say I have a bar. The bar look like something like this. And then I have a force. Let me just make something up. And this angle is 30. Okay, 30. And this is like 10 pounds. 10 pounds. And this point is point A. Let's say the distance from here to here is 2 inches. And the distance from here to here is 4 inches. What would be the resultant moment about point A? About point A. So look at it very well. If we resolve this, it's going to go this way and then that way. So there is the cosine 10 cosine 30 and then the 10 sine. The 10 cosine 30, as I told you, my friend Jessica said, if you can't see this one, think about it's pushing it. So if it's pushing, this one is going to cause it to rotate that way. Take note. And then this one will be pulling or pushing it. So that this one is going to go. So one of them will be positive, the other one will be negative. Take note. That's the reason I'm showing this example. One of them will be positive, the other one will be negative. So you can work this problem 2 ways. If you choose, let's say you choose the cosine one. The cosine one is the 10 cosine 30. That is the force. So that is going, the perpendicular distance will be 2. And say minus 10 sine 30. The perpendicular distance will be 4. And that's the answer. So somebody can also write this one. Let me write the other one right. Somebody can also write this answer as resultant moment about A and write the other way around. 10 sine 30 times 4 minus 10 cosine 30 times 2. This answer is going to be pound dot inches, but we chose this to be positive. So this answer will be this way. Yeah, this way. Sorry. And then the other answer will be that way. This answer will be so pound dot inches, but this answer is going to go the opposite. It's going to go like this. Okay, so it depends on, sometimes both of them will be, sometimes both of them will go in the same place, sometimes both of them will go in different ways. So if you look at the example 2 that work, when we splitted this into 2, when we splitted this into 2, or when this into 2, both this and this were turning the plates about P in the same way. But when it came to point A, one was turning it clockwise, another one was turning the counter. So this one was trying to turn it counterclockwise, and this was trying to turn it clockwise. So when you are splitting the force, the effect can be the same direction or the effect can be the opposite direction. You always have to check. Okay, and that's where I like to end this video. And that's the end of the 2D. Next time we'll look at 3D, or my next recording. I'll do it the next day tomorrow. I'll be looking at vector formulation to 3D. Okay, thank you and have a nice day, or enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.